Hi, how you guys doing? We're the Santores. I'm Deacon Lou. This is my bride, Mary. We're here to welcome you to Pre-Cana, and we are excited that you're coming. We congratulate you on your engagements. It's an exciting time in your life. Mary and I remember when we were young as you and planning our weddings, and all the activity and excitement was just wonderful. So we hope and pray that you enjoy every second of this time and truly prepare yourselves sacramentally for your wedding. So we're going to tell a little bit about ourselves. So I'll go first. I was born in the country of New Jersey a very long time ago in the year of 1948, which is about 2 years before electricity was discovered. I was born in Jersey City, New Jersey, in a maternity hospital called Margaret Haig. I grew up in a small town in Hudson County called West New York, New Jersey. It sounds strange, but the town was literally directly across from Manhattan. And if you looked across on Boulevard East to Manhattan, it was about 58th Street in Manhattan I would line up with. So the town I lived in was 1 square mile, and the time when we left West New York, there were about 100,000 people living there, so densely populated. I grew up in an Italian family, very closely knit. My entire family lived within 5 blocks of one another, so we saw one another a lot. When I was working, I'm retired, not really retired, but I stopped working for a living, making money, I guess about 3 years ago now. And I have a new full-time job. It's called the diaconate at St. James. And I spend all my time there, doing what the Lord is asking me to do. Before, when I was working, I was managing director of global commodity operations for a major international commodities trading firm. At one point, there were about 365 people in 14 different countries reporting to me. Indirectly or directly, I had about 10 managers in different offices in the countries reporting directly to me, and then the rest, they had their staffs reporting to them. In the kind of work I was doing, it was necessary to build relationships with people, so I traveled a lot in Asia, South America, Caribbean, North America, and Europe. So I've been around the world a lot. Literally, I would go around the world every 6 weeks. I would start in New York, and I would travel to London, London to Geneva, Geneva to Lausanne, Lausanne to Geneva. From Geneva, I would go to Singapore, and Singapore to Hong Kong, and back to New York. That's every 6 weeks. So, what do I like about my bride? What I love about my bride? Her patience, her understanding, her giving me the time and the ability to do what the Lord is asking me to do as a diaconate, in the diaconate, which is a big sacrifice on her part, because I'm away from home a lot, and I get phone calls all the time, and people ask me for assistance, and it takes time to do all those things. With an active prison ministry, it takes even more time because there's a lot of prep time. But she's very kind, she's very understanding, she's patient with me. She loves me a bunch, and I love her a bunch. And our marriage has matured and grown and become more solid as the years have gone by.
Hi, I'm Mary Santore, and we've been married 53 years, which to you guys seems like forever. For us, it seems like a blink in an eye. We got married at 22, and we moved about 3 or 4 times in our lives. We knew each other in West New York, went to Little Ferry, to Bergenfield, to Connecticut, Danbury, Connecticut, and then to Chappaqua, New York. From Chappaqua, New York, we moved here to So in our married life, we've moved around a lot. making new friends and learning new things.
Tell me about our kids.
We have, see, he likes to tell me what to do.
No, it's a suggestion.
We have 3 children, a young man and 2 daughters, and my son lives in Atlanta, and he has 2 daughters. My youngest lives in California, and she has 1 daughter, and my oldest daughter has no children. So we run the gamut. We love our family very much. It's the most important part of our lives. We try to guide them in God's ways, and we are hoping that when you get married, you will also bring God into your family and to your lives every day, because it's so important. What I like about Lou is he's extremely detailed. And if he's assigned something or he thinks of something, he goes directly to do it and don't get in his way. But I also like because he's funny and he laughs a lot and he's always singing. And one of the reasons why I fell in love with him is because he used to play the piano and he would serenade me almost every day. So,
At a small charge.
small charge. He was a very good piano player. Very, very good.
Now we play the radio.
There you go.
I wanted to be a garbage man. I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. Those big trucks, I could stand on the back and hold on as the truck went down the street. I could pick up the garbage cans and dump them in the back, and I could hold the lever down and push the crusher in. And I thought that was the best thing I could ever do in my life.
When I was younger, I wanted to be a home economics teacher. I liked cooking, I liked sewing, I liked nutrition, all of that, but I couldn't do that because I didn't have enough money to go to the school that gave that program. So I went to a school that I could just become a regular teacher, and I taught for 6.5 years, had my family, and then I became an interior designer, which kind of goes into the home economic thing. Family, food, design. And that.
But once again, we want to congratulate you on your engagement. We are excited that you want to be married in the church. That's an important step for you. You may not realize what that means at this point in time. What it means is you're going to grow closer to Christ through the community of the church. The community of the church will always be there to support you, to nurture you, to enrich your lives, and you could always depend upon the people who you become friendly with in the parish. And Christ will always be with you in the good times and in the really difficult times when life gets burdensome and dark. He's the light in your life. He will always be. And we're just thrilled that you want to be married in the church and you're making that commitment to one another. So we give you our blessings, our prayers, and be assured that if there's anything either Mary or I can do for you in the future, you can always call us. We will always be available to you. You will always have someone who can help you in whatever assistance you might need. So may God bless you, and may He keep you close to Him.